A piece of Northwest Ohio history spanning more than a century can be yours this week. The Roche de Boeuf Bridge in Waterville has meant a lot of things to a lot of people through the years, and now that it's up for auction, the price may surprise you. This Wednesday, the Ohio Department of Transportation is auctioning off 5.5 acres in Wood and Lucas counties. What makes this unique is that it includes the Roche de Boeuf Bridge, and ODOT is looking to sell it for as little as $1.
I'm not sure who would invest in this unless somebody just has a real interest in the history of it. It'd be wonderful if somebody did.
For some, the Waterville Bridge is merely a place.
This is my sitting spot right here. Sometimes I bring the chair, sometimes I sit on the rock and do my reading for my studies or just, for pleasure. I just love it. It's nice and serene and beautiful scenery and the noise of the water on the rocks. It's calming and nice.
But for many, it's part of their childhood with memories of friends and loved ones.
It's just a place you can come out and hang and sit and talk to your friends. It's just a really quiet, peaceful, beautiful spot. And when I think of Waterville, this is one of the main things I think of.
The reason it's being sold, ODOT says, is the bridge has become a safety hazard and needs millions of dollars worth of work to fix. And it could cost more than $2 million to tear down.
It's a landmark for sure. Part of the community almost, It's been here longer than anyone else has, I suppose.
Built in 1908, the bridge was originally used as an electric interurban trolley line. The state of Ohio bought it in 1943, and in 1972 it was listed on the National Register of Historic Places. 11 years later, ODOT took a second look at it and determined it was no longer safe.
It's always been such an iconic piece of history here for Waterville.
Because of its history, ODOT reached out to several historical societies, preservation groups, and others, but no deal was ever worked out. ODOT says it's time to let it go, and this is its final attempt to sell the bridge and the land. If no one bids, the state says it'll likely have to tear down this piece of Northwest Ohio history.
It'd be sad, very sad. Sad to see it demolished.
I think anyone that's from here, just the memories of it, you go by this, it's just like the other bridge that was torn down. These are pieces of our memories here, and when they go away, it's just very, very sad.
All right, so if you're interested in owning this piece of history, the auction being held on Wednesday at 10 a.m. over at Maumee Rotary Pavilion at Side Cut Metro Park, right off River Road.